Welcome. Hello. Welcome. My God. Okay. I didn't get to. Sorry for the feedback. Broke my new record. Um, Gosh. Happy holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, happy holiday. Hope you have a great holiday. Oh gosh. This was a lazy week for me. Definitely. I did, however, last night, just a little update. Last night, I try and manage to get the emotes, at least for now, because um, if you can see, there's new emotes for you guys. There's more, but for now, it's just that. And I try to make what I could with what I already have in my phone gallery, because currently I don't have working computer that I can draw a new emotes for. I did want to make something better in the future, but for now, this is going to be what I'm going to put in my channel. For now, I will get more, make more later. I'm just trying to find the best way for me to the best arrangement that I could get in the future. I'm planning on buying a laptop because I need that for work too. We're gonna need to use laptop at work, but I don't know what's a laptop that is good enough to also stream, although not maybe too much. There's a local product that I'm interested in, but I'm not sure whether it's sturdy enough to use for streaming. Kind of, sort of. Okay, so we still can ascend. I don't know how much that's gonna take us, but we're not gonna ascend yet. We're still going to. I need
Come on, traveler, let's go.
to do something else.
Full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
While we're here, I wanted to go and face. You know what? I'm gonna farm for XP points. You got ads! Woo! I didn't. Oh yeah, I didn't get the notification because the phone that I use to check. Hey NSG. So that there was an ad. Why didn't I get a notice on this one? Wait, is it high? It's high.
Let me.
Wait, he died?
A while.
How? I thought it wasn't too high. Emotes are dope. Thank you. I tried to to do the best I could last night. I was using Canva and other sites that helps with emotes. Who's gonna? Okay.
We'll need a strategy.
Okay. The strategy is just to
If you ever want to trade.
go head first. Maybe over here. Hello, Harry. Initiating their new what? Do we bother them? Okay, do we bother them? Okay. Whoa. Why didn't I get ads here? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna deal with this first. I'm in dire need of experience points. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have,
Time for retribution.
go. Hey, happy holiday. Ow, 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 ow. Oh shit. Ouch. Oh, it's this too. Oh no. Seriously, what a horrible combination.
A process of elimination.
Okay, overkill, but I want to keep it fast. To have no ears. Okay. Don't worry, Shadow.
Just
Thank
a natural
you.
phenomenon, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Okay,
Unless
thank you.
You're beneath the tree.
Okay, next one. Thank you, Shadow. Whoa. That was close. I also need to farm for Auroron's. Hey, Auroron's artifacts. Not having my phone open. Oh, there's still you guys. Ah, shoot.
Verdict is
That didn't hit you? This is gonna take a while. So I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna farm the XP materials another way. Because I've ran out I only have the daily resins. I ran out on the other resins. So I only have this. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to continue the storyline, quest,
Allow me.
so I can get more EXP from that. Also, these things are annoying.
Here you are.
Turret, bring refuge. Rest and rebuild. Power that ended Haishan.
Is there anyone that doesn't have?
If you ever want to trade
Oh yeah, she hadn't. I hadn't ascended her yet.
Wait.
Okay. Ooh, I don't have money. I don't have EXP and I'm broke. Okay. Since we're here,
if you
I wanna go and get some ascension material for Venti. Okay, where is it again? Okay, that one. It's been a while since the last I'm here. Papa? Okay. Beth. Come on, Beth. Ouch. Ouch.
not bad.
Beth is spicy. Ouch! Okay. That's on me. Whoa! I didn't get to run away on time. Okay, absorb the crystals. Ah, I didn't get to observe that one. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Okay, last one. I did it. Then what? Okay, that's weird. Okay, we got the Hurricane Seed. Still need a lot more for Venti, though. Yeah, happy holiday! My nose is so itchy. Counterpoint stage. Okay. Complete Arcane Quest, Story Quest, Hangout Events, Tribal Chronicles, and World Quest. Other than the World Quest, collect Lost Oculi, Crimson Gates, Women's Spar. Open chest during exploration to obtain encounter point. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten our adventure rank reward. My back hurts.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
No. Don't want to.
Did you hear what happened? It's the Academia.
Wait. Okay.
The Academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
I love how these two always get the latest gossip, even though they're here.
The neighboring nation of Chile has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Vent.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Did you hear what happened? It's the Academia.
Okay. Here. Let's go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I wanna turn it up a little bit, the volume of the game. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Mondstadt Arcane Quest Reward, Adventure Quest Reward. Ah, thank God, money! I forgot that I need to collect this in order to get money. Oh, oh, it's death. Okay. It'll be crazy if I ended up on level AR60 immediately. Okay. I think I need to change my
You're high up. Everyone can hear your voice. Look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Error.
Okay, wait a minute. Turn that on for a bit.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How you take a rest while I go back?
Okay.
Gosh. All I can think about
Okay, we're back. We're back. Are we back?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh my god, my nose. What happened?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Okay. Where do we go from here? We could go back and fight this monster. Hmm. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I am. Definitely going the wrong way. Also, I can ascend. Oh, wow. What? They can wait. Whoa. Whoa, almost died.
Allow me.
Ouch! I'm healing from the... How dare you?
Rest and rebuild.
Shit. I know that's gonna hurt me, but I still do that anyway. Ow. I love how he goes well now when he got kicked. How was your day? It was alright. It's a lazy day for me. I've been awake since morning, but I didn't go out of my room only until 2 p.m. I just had my lunch and now I'm streaming. Yesterday was pretty busy for me because I had to do the laundry. I had a lot of laundry yesterday. My nose is so itchy. Wind crystals again. How though? I get all your wind crystals. This is not nice.
Retribution!
How about your date, NSG? I feel like my voice is so low. Like the volume. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I need to craft. From? It was A, but I had fun streaming today. I fixed up some streaming stuff for YouTube and now I think I'm back to YouTube stream some. Oh really? Do you multi-stream? Okay, I can get 2 from this.
Welcome. How can I
Sorry for the crunching sound. I wanted to snack a little bit. Oh yeah, you still need to complete Kaya. And Kokomi Ascend.
I
If
often it's to
I'll
succumb
see
to
if I can
self-doubt.
multi-stream, but I'm gonna try to
And
do
I
my
think to
sponsors
myself,
tomorrow.
can a person like me
Well,
really
later on
hold the
today,
title of
then
Divine
some fun
Priestess?
games game.
Now,
You got
the
sponsorship?
thought hardly crosses my mind. When I'm with you, I seem to be able to cut straight through most problems.
What is this? Where's the snack? I dropped my snack. Oh well. In your opinion, like, which one do you prefer? Streaming on YouTube or, gosh, streaming on YouTube or on Twitch?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Oh yeah. I'm not hungry. I just wanted to munch. I just ate, but like snacking and eating is not the same thing, you know? YouTube? Really? What makes YouTube much better than Twitch though? I think you already got some more. Like, you already got a lot more audience there in YouTube. Is it? Hey, hey, don't. Hey, let me do my skill, okay? Sheesh.
Billowing surge!
A process of elimination.
Ow. Hey.
Burn!
To ashes!
Flicker.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Allow me!
This took much longer than usual. Okay. Okay, so one boss equals 1 point stage. So if you go to the same boss, you didn't get the second reward.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to... Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your...
Okay.
No wonder you and Take your pick.
18. I'm gonna make more. Also, gonna cook some food. Where's my favorite dish? Ah, grain fruit. Do I make this? Golden shrimp. No. Oh yeah, this is what I want to make. Oh no, not this one. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one, curry shrimp. It has all the ingredients that I need. What about this? Regenerates every 5 seconds for the next 30 seconds. The burger. Is there some... Oh yeah, I need to make this. Which one is it that replenish your... Oh yeah, this one. Might as well. Maybe not all of it. Okay. What about this? Sakura shrimp crackers. Fruits of festival. Okay. I'm gonna make this one. Oh yeah, I don't have enough sugar. That's fine. Confirm. I rarely use any of my food buff, but I need them. I need to use them more. Which one of these that I don't have much? Alrighty. Got my weekly from that. Yeah. Now let's go to this. Oh shoot, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Hmm.
I think the hyper-emotional element you're adding is just...
YouTube, because its community is not only less toxic in certain
It needs a
ways,
more romantic touch here.
the community is more available in a way, if that makes sense. It's less saturated for viewership wise, but harder to get an audience, and most importantly, it feels fresh to me and more engaging streaming wise. Oh, I see.
I think the
Hmm.
hyper-emotional element you're adding is just
But yeah, I do agree that for me, YouTube is hard to get an audience. So once you do, it felt really rewarding. The thing is, sometimes YouTube can easily just nuke your channel without notice, and that sucks. YouTube is really, to me, YouTube feels like hypersensitive. Like they, oh, there's a disc. I'm curious, can I play music here? Extract to obtain. What do I extract? Sanctifying elixir. I don't understand this one. What do they want me to do with this? I'm not touching that. I don't know what to do with that. Use, use, use. Use, use, use. Use? Ah, yeah, I haven't given a name to him yet. Later.
The
I want the
scribe's work
down
is
winery one. Consume and defining artifacts with the artifact transmuter. Artifacts are themselves the crystallized physical manifestation of ideas and memories. This one of the alchemy, namely, to preserve. Okay. Can I play this? I wanted to play this. Oh well.
which is exactly why I took the position.
What about this? Key sigil. I got all this. Do I not need to use them? Oh wait. I'm gonna go back to Inazuma for a bit just to give the blessing. Okay, here you go, Shogun. Okay. How many electro sigil that I have now? Wow, a lot. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, it's harder but genuine in a way because you can drop short video and stream and whoever likes it like it. Which is saturated because it's more accessible to get to stream on via game consoles and other way, but it's harder to also get noticed unless you play the usual meta games, aka popular games at the moment at that time. But then again, playing different genres is a whole nother convo within
Whenever you are
itself. Ah, I see.
What? Another bad one?
Yeah. Right.
Let me try again.
Offer. I got a lot to offer. Nice. I need all this. 39. Gosh, my nose is so itchy. Okay. While I'm here, I'm also gonna check. So I also got a lot of Dendro Sigil.
Wait.
Both are hard to be honest, but I feel as though Twitch is more hard because you can only stream instead of the different options like YouTube has to get out of there. And you can figure out the algorithm to get used to get the bigger audience. At least all of... at least all of this is what I notice over time. To me, I'd rather stream on Twitch, but I do multi-stream to YouTube too at the same time. But I'd rather stream on Twitch and leave my VOD in YouTube because Twitch is. I feel like it's much more cater to streaming than YouTube is. Well, YouTube just like you said, like it's. I feel it's more suitable for me to just post my shorts and videos and VOD stuff like that than for me to stream on. But I do watch a lot of streamers on YouTube than in Twitch. A lot of the streamers that I watch are most of them are in YouTube than in Twitch. It's more about the streamer itself rather than the platform. Okay. Give this here. Hello. Hello, Arayash. Okay. Okay. Okay, here. Okay. This place always confuses me. Whoop. Just wanted to give this offer. Nice. Rewards. I got money. Thank you. I agree 100%. I see it as YouTube is for content creating and Twitch is for streaming, but of course I like Twitch's way trying to branch out and do other things to make its platform better, like uploading stories and such. So kudos to them. Yeah. When I start streaming, I start streaming on both, but mainly on Twitch. Like I mainly just I really don't look at
Book
the
learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those
Okay,
scholars
okay.
in the academia are prime examples.
Okay, thank you for your insight. I'll hate them. So, when I started streaming, I started on both, but I think I started on Twitch first, and then I do multi-stream. But when I do multi-stream, I don't really take care of what's going on in my stream on YouTube. I just leave it be, and I much more. I paid more attention to the streaming, how the streaming is going on Twitch, because like I said, I just use that to store the VODs and stuff. Because it's easier like that than for me to download the video, the VOD, and then post it again to YouTube.
Whatever. The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Where do I go now? Now that I have my setup for Twitch and YouTube for OBS set up now, I can save more in-game stuff
Book
as
learning alone is not enough to
VODs on my
cultivate
channel
intelligence.
again, which I
All those
wasn't
scholars in
able
the
to do
academia are
anymore
prime examples.
since my Twitch became more popular. Yeah, I visited your YouTube channel and I saw that your YouTube channel had a lot more subscriber. Okay, it's down there. I like the music in Sumeru.
hand this work over to the element.
I think this is what I use. Wait, what do you use this for? Collect. Wait, I own it. Oh, collect wood. Okay. I thought it was to collect. No, this one is for the dendroculus. Okay, I'm gonna try and do more of these so I can collect dendroculus much more. I'm not looking to go and just find them on my own. I wanted to just use the device because it's too much now. I had to do one with Inazuma. I finished with Mondstadt and Leeway, but like there's Inazuma and stuff. Called Prism Life Studio. So it's phone app, but it's also have its PC version for it.
I shall protect the Lady of the Clan.
I really recommend it. Like, it's easy. I don't know about OBS. I know that OBS need to use plugin though when you wanted to multi-stream. But in my god, it's crazy how it's raining in Inazuma in game. But I'm also raining right now in my city. It just rained at the same time as it's raining on game.
Going out on a rainy day is the worst.
Okay. World exploration, request. This gave me 40. Okay, bounties. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this later because I need this level 8. That's why it was snowing and Walking Dead and snowing right now over here. What's the point? Okay, so about the app that I use, it's really good for if you wanted to multi stream on both or more platform. It doesn't have to be just both. You can stream on more platform than just YouTube or Twitch. And you don't need plugins. It's built in, so it's less work for you. You can check out the PC version for this. I'm gonna wash my face because I feel like my face is really, I don't know, I think I touched something with dust on it, and then I touch my face and now my face is itchy.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position. Wait. Huh? Whatever.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
What's the name of it? Prism Live Studio. Can you hear that rain sound outside?
Seen by the Commissioner.
I'm gonna turn down the game and turn up. It's heavy raining. Yeah, it's a. The thing is, it's heavy raining to the point that it's dark now. Well, it's 5:30, but like it's so dark outside and it's raining hard.
There are still documents.
The thing is,
that need to be
yesterday
seen by the
it was
Commissioner.
very
There have
hot.
been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject
It was
them all.
okay. Shut up. It was very hot yesterday to the point that when I had a wet small towel. Wait, I'm gonna write it for you. This is my other account. Wait. Just Google Prism Live Studio. So, yesterday I had my towel, which I usually use for my hair, and it's small, right? I didn't hang it outside. I hang it on inside my room to dry. And not even a day, not even a few hours, and it's already dry. That's how hot it was yesterday. It was so hot yesterday. It was not. It wasn't really good weather to do your laundry because it was really hot. And now it's raining this much and it's dark. This is how crazy the weather is here, especially during December. And now, and it's so humid too. So yeah. My hair could not survive this weather. It's trying though. Mm, wild and wacky, yeah. Your reputation quest. Yeah, I don't care about this one. Okay, now we can go do this.
Is perfect for doing nothing at all.
Every weather is perfect for doing nothing at all. I'll hate them.
Who else deserves to take the stage more than Lady Farina?
What's this? Oh, it's a dog. It's a dog. I thought it was a child. Well, same thing. Is there any hidden treasure box here? Hmm. Any chest?
Yep.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
What's the hottest it's gotten up to in 1 year? Like here in my state I'm in, doesn't get too hot, but it gets real muggy and humid. Like 82 degrees feels like 99 or 11. 110. Let me check. Because it's hot all year round. So I think people were just getting used to it. We were like, this is hot. A little hotter than yesterday, but still hot. So we don't really check the weather, the temperature. Let's see.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Okay, so it reaches 35.2 degrees Celsius. That is in freedom unit is, wait, 35.2 degree. 35.2 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 95.36 Fahrenheit. There. So the hottest it was in this year is 35.2 Celsius, which is 95 something in Fahrenheit. It's hot, yeah.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Insane is the right word for it, yeah.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
So they want me to give the case, like to explain our
Best of luck to you.
investigation. I forgot what happened. And it's hot like that a lot. I'm glad I was born in winter. Yeah. I think we got used to it. Because people go out. It's a lot of people here is Muslim, right? And we go out with long sleeve jeans, headscarf, jacket. We're used to the heat, so. The hotter it is, the more we wear something that would cover the most of our skin because just because it's hot, we don't
finally,
want to
you're
get
back.
sunburned.
Well,
Nah,
how
not
did your
sunburned. We don't
investigation
want
go?
to stay under under the sun directly like that, so we would wear jackets. Even the jacket is not for winter, like it's just either jackets or cardigans. Some even wear gloves, especially when they're riding motorcycle, because that would help with not getting your hand dark, tanned, while the rest of your body is not tanned. So we wear gloves. And mask. Face mask. And finally, okay.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No, no. We're already very grateful that you are willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never but don't let that stop you. I shall be terrible.
Since both parties are
Nubile.
present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Papa? Papa? Nubile, Papa? Come home! I'm gonna wish for him.
In order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
The stance, the power stance.
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
Where's your
That is
proof?
simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Oh, okay.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
I don't know why, but Farina is so unlikable. Is this her true true personality. This is truly her because her person, she's unlikable. Among all the other Archon so far, she's just, I don't know, she's just weird.
Of course,
She gave me
I
the
have
ick.
armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid. Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
Ooh. Papa.
No wonder
Papa
they did something
Nobile.
like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatsui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter
To do
I
what?
pulled last night is really paying off.
Wait.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell
Is
us
that
this
her inner monologue?
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
There's no doubt about Magician's ability to con others. Given how Linne has concealed his identity, this could all have been a setup beforehand. But why would he? Thing is, why would he?
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor. Permission to speak, Your Daddy. Sorry, I had to say it. My clan has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request
He said
is
order,
reasonable.
everyone. Listen.
This
Listen to
trial will
Papa Nobi.
reconvene in 1 hour.
Oh my god.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
She's so annoying. I don't know.
My dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro-Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Pylon.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Paimon doesn't know where to start. two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad!
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right.
Does she
I'm
has
sure
a
we're on the
list?
same page when it comes to this
I feel like
nation
she's
and the
saying we
disaster
want
that
to save
might
people
face.
as much as we can.
I knew if it weren't for our
Did she?
respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but... Right, let's hear your answer first, and no lies now!
Of course. I'll answer. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key evidence we need.
Huh?
The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Lenny's statement. Leamy claims that he headed to the chamber containing the Oratrice core upon entering the tunnel, and did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud. The voice in the Oratrice core chamber, Leamy claims to have heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the Oratrice core, within the Opera House's underground structures. Chest? Items? Anything?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Okay, based on the opposition account of events, you can identify loopholes in their statements. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. Use your reputation to convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The oratress will display such shift clearly. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete the cycle of refutation and unveil the truth. Oh no, I don't know how this works, but okay.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise. So Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box.
I like the art in this.
Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it.
And there you have
That's
it.
the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting
The
Lady
key?
Farina is the order of events. What Linney experienced and what he saw.
Linney entered tunnel as the countdown began. Linney claims that he headed to the chamber containing the oratress core, and on entering tunnel did not witness the crime taking place and thus did not hear the thud. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared by the guards should leave. The house of the oratress core within the opera house underground structure. The clothes belonging to Halsey, lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason this remains unknown. There was an audible thump that many audience remember. Okay, walking on Lenny, so the blader knocked him out with the face, leading to the victim's death. The existing evidence indicated that when Lenny returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place and Lenny saw. The existing evidence indicates that when Lenny returned to the tunnel, the crime had already taken place and all Lenny saw was. I'm gonna try and refute this one. Okay.
Seems this.
Okay.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
What was this? Lina, however, Lini kidnapped Halsey. Lini could knock Halsey out using the vase and removed her clothes to prevent. Was Lina really in the tunnel at the time? Okay.
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Okay.
Linny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Attention! Ace Detective has something to say! When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Okay.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that!
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right!
My reasoning?
However, you say that Cabo bumped into Lenny by chance.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
That's right, you tell them! And that's why they're partners of mine. Managed to turn things around.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
How you refuted Lena's alibi in the show?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Oh no, okay. Which is the evidence that Lenny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Halsey is the missing person. She's a famous painter and came to watch the show in order to take a break from her own creative work. She isn't known to have been in 10 quarters. What was that? Oh, hey, thanks for the hydrate. Strange sound. There was an audible thump that many audience member. Okay, let me hydrate first. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Spoke. Entrance and exits to the opera house. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had an audience side. Okay, irrelevant. Tunnel. The tunnel vent looks like it could although one person passage barely, but missing. Okay, so either of these three. Strange sound.
That's right! Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he did. This means that when the crime happened, Lenny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lenny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Select the gear icon in the interface to check the corresponding case questions. Select answer and fill all the empty gears to verify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection from the remaining options. Once you have answered all the questions correctly, you can complete this logic chain. How did the culprit trigger the answer? The guard's investigation reported is that the firework released near the end of the show ignited and burned through the rope, suspending the water tank above the sky. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Carl in the box below. If Lenny is no longer under suspicion, only the other member of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the props. Lenny gave a detailed account how the trick was supposed to work by using a box inside a box. The idea was the box containing the audience member to be transported via a tunnel underneath, and Lenny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of an onstage interaction. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Select any clue to view detailed information.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility? Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Halsey is the missing person and an...
Try and... Okay.
Could there have been a third person?
Okay, select clue. It's Cowell?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
Huh? That can't be right. Are you serious? The kill.
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. It would have been tough
It
for
would
both
have been,
people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
Okay, select clue.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So...
Okay.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave... The sound we heard may have come from a clash between... No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the... Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. It would have been tough for both people to fit... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract... The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
No? Okay, so those two are right.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing... It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so...
No!
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how... Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know...
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Oh no!
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second!
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal the sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover...
Okay.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind.
This is all hypothesis. They don't have a clue.
If there's a similar method...
They don't have a
where
single
person can be
evidence.
transformed into water...
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about 2 completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
But Rina said that she prepared something the night
Still
before.
examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the Primordial Sea.
The Primordial Sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has
It's
many
Rina,
entries
isn't it?
concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword... One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
I love her hair.
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
Order! Everybody order!
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all.
I'm gonna go pee for a bit.
Let's think about this. Cowl's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
Oh, okay. Liquid the guards found in Cowell's luggage seemed to have the ability to dissolve Frontinians into water.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
Oh, no, no, no! Oh, okay, not those two.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. The water from the primordial sea should already have been The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and cut. As such, now it seems like the hook rope was not... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did the water from the primordial sea... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form... The water from the primordial sea should already have... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant...
Didn't I already select those options?
Ahem! It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing
posture
Halsey
check.
was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now
Whoa.
invite him on stage to share it with us.
Who?
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case. And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
No way.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Okay.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all.
I'm gonna put on
Indeed,
some
he did
skincare.
leave the scene via the vent.
Okay.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
About the Fatui thing, I still didn't think
Am
like
I
they're
right,
that bad.
Mr. Linny?
No.
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. I love her. Oh no.
It doesn't look like there's any way around this.
One,
Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
4.
Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
And voila.
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief! Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
What's the number selector?
Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
You are now.
That makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
As Halsey has appeared in Lena entered the tunnel after the beginning of the countdown. Afterward, he used the ventilation shaft to leave the tunnel and did not participate in dissolving. And finally, want all the credit and Jose has appeared to have raw eyes for Nick conjecture no longer holds water, but
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowell. Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left, so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief. Seem...
No, not that one.
The strange sound...
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time! Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
She didn't
She
eat
had already
for the
become
last 2
desperately
days.
hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses.
Oh, that's why the macarons go missing. I know it has something to do with the case.
All the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may
He
add, the
sounds like
trial
he's
has not
happy
yet
that
ended.
Farina is
As such,
losing
I
the
request that
trial.
the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
Yeah, she doesn't
If there
have
are no
them.
objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine,
Yoo-hee!
I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent. While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
Yeah.
this case at least can be handed over to the oratress.
Super Engineer is way better than Ace and its attorney, yeah. Okay. I'm guessing we're still gonna need to check the oratress.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work, partners. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
He's the accomplice.
Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Yes, it's him.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless
Shut
you
up.
want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes?
He's a
Therefore,
snitch.
you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know.
So who are
boss
these people? Who are
discovered
this
that the
higher
water can
ups
cause
he's
people to
talking about?
dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Oh! Okay, next time, say the boss name first.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have
So
expected
they are
any
from
less of them.
Fontaine.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
The thing is, it's wow. I really like the robots. The thing is, it's really the people have been trapped in there for like 2 days, and now they're trapped again.
So, we're just going back now?
Seems to have been solved for now.
That's...
I like the robots.
Paimon,
What are they
please
called?
wait.
Like money? No.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now.
Ooh,
Maybe
she's
you don't
mad.
even
She's
wanna look at me.
pissed.
But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you.
I still don't think the factory is all that bad. So, I just didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused.
I guess. But
We
regardless,
can still be
I'd like the
friends.
opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The knave? The one who controls the House of the
Panda!
She's your father?
Yeah, happy holiday to you too. I can't really watch Remy with the family, so I'm just popping in. People starting to say Merry Christmas. Oh yeah! Enjoy your Christmas. Oh yeah, everyone, enjoy your Christmas. I hope it's really become a really good holiday for you guys. Can we set things straight? Only if you buy me food.
To survive,
Oh, his power is fire. I mean, I forgot that he's fire.
It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, they proved to be
Yeah, they
pretty
do.
popular.
They do
We
celebrate
could at least
Christmas
stop
over
worrying
here.
about where our next meal
I
was
just
coming
don't
from for a
celebrate
time.
Christmas. But my
didn't
friends
want
do.
my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching
They
my
do celebrate Christmas here.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of
I was just
banquets
curious.
to
Always
garner
fun to know
attention,
about other countries.
which
Yeah.
he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
Yeah. Wishing you well. Yeah. Hope you have a very wonderful Christmas. You and the rest of you, NSG and Shadow and Panda.
I
Hope
discovered
you
that Lynette was
this.
not on the same
Hope you
return
have a.
vehicle
My
as me.
God, I can't speak while I
We
have
waited a
them
long
talking on
time
my
after we
ears.
returned
I have to
home,
take off my earphone. Have a wonderful
went to that noble's
Christmas.
bedroom
Have
and asked him
a
about her whereabouts.
wonderful Christmas and a wonderful
She caught the eye of
holiday.
the most eminent person at the banquet. So
Yeah,
I
thank
sent her over
you.
as a
You
gift.
too. Have a good one.
You'll be able to
Oh no!
perform your
I
magic
accidentally.
regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned.
Okay. This is relation
akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Oh yeah, okay. I know. I forgot why the Fatu is bad. Yeah, I forgot about the doctor.
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
Wait. So the knave
The House of
father
the
is a
Hearth
she?
welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
The knave is after the noses, isn't she?
She has her own plans.
It's always like that. Like they have their own
To
plans.
first use the Gnosis's power when she obtains it.
I think that's also
She
what
plans to
happened
use it to
with
find a way to break the prophecy and save
Signora.
Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the
Bouffe
knave,
d'été.
has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a gnosis,
I feel something got into my eye.
with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I understand.
Bye, Linny!
I think I'm more of a Paimon in this situation. Like, I understand why we don't like the Fatui, but I also kind of still consider Lynn as friends. Where are those robots? I want to see those robots again. Can we see the chest? Any chest around? This is so loud. No chest? Okay, I know this place.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Aw.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Did she lose someone from the disappearance?
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
So annoying. My eyes.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navi is treating, kick Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal!
For the Hydra sigils, I didn't explore Fontaine enough for me to have enough sigil to offer. My eyes, what's wrong? I don't know. I feel like there's something inside, but I don't know what, and I can't get it out. Okay, what's next? Go to Hotel de Boer. This robots. Cool. Can they like go rogue and start attacking humans? I like the music here.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Child. What about child?
So good! People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good,
Does
I'll make
her
a group
parents went
reservation for the
missing
rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
because of the water incident? What dissolved into water incident?
Then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell
Oh,
meal,
hey, thanks,
but
NSG.
we could also treat it like a victory feast,
Thanks for the sub.
We did just win that case
Enjoy your
after all.
emotes. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your emotes.
Oh, true. Very true.
Oh god, my
In
eyes.
that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
My eyes.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
Oh, so their target's only just young women.
In front of us? Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the
You
smallest
have to
step
finally
can
be able to
seem
support the
like a
stream.
yawning
Thank you,
chasm
thank
if the
you.
trail of clues is cut off.
I appreciate that a lot.
honest,
Thank
I
you.
don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective
Too bad
is required in
the
some
animated
It's easy to guard against and
emotes that I
deceive a
made
single narrow perspective.
is not
Shift in thinking is
approved
required
yet
at such times in order to
by
produce a breakthrough.
Twitch.
Is exactly
When
why
it's
the Spina di
approved,
Rosula
you can
exists.
enjoy
Those
the new
highfalutin
emotes.
folks are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right.
Oh my god, I don't understand what
This
is
was
it.
supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Ugh. I want to know what's in my eyes that causes the discomfort. I haven't had much opportunity to do so.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas.
God, okay. I feel better now. I had to poke my
Would
eyes.
be to infiltrate a
Oh my God.
performance troupe at the opera house.
But what was
only to
that? I think
abandon
it
her
was a
act at the play's
dust.
climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep. All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense. Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
I think I've taken up the habit of eating or munching something during stream.
Oh, so
At first, it wasn't like that.
Paimon can barely float anymore. Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Wait, she's counting the money that she had
What are you doing over there?
for the month?
Nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Ow. As light rain falls without reason. Nice habit, that means you're comfortable with us now. I am easily comfortable with situation. Okay, maybe it's time to to check out Fontaine. Go to the Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. Because nowadays, if I'm not munching on something during stream, I feel like I had the urge to snack, to munch on something only when I'm streaming. That's weird. Oh, Fontaine's food. Okay, let's try. Hello, what did you sell? Alright. Welcome to Cafe Lutece. Lutece. Here we have the most bitter coffees and the sweetest cakes, with the guests astute and absurd. Huh? Tell me about the bitter. Every customer has different taste in coffee, and I shall satisfy them as I'm able. But if someone were to order a coffee without a trace of bitterness, well, then my abilities would be quite limited. In such circumstances, I would ask them to go to Palais, Marmonia, or Salon Caritat and speak the first lady or gentleman they meet. Thanks, but I'll pass. But for me, sensibility and sobriety are a different concept. I always welcome customers who are sensible and wish them a happy and sweet day. Okay. I'm gonna see what you sell here. Okay, purchase. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have purchased all this. Vonta. Fontaine. Il est flottant. Restores 20% of max HP. Okay. Conch Medellin. Okay, coffee beans. Oh, this is sold in Sumeru too? Hi, Shadow. Congrats, yeah. So the cafes in Fontaine. Affiliated, yeah. I did pull up I sleep late last night to make all the emotes that I could give now. But in the future I wanted to make either remade all the emotes that I made, or maybe just add a new one. But I think I'm gonna remake them. Some of them are really nice, but I wanted to remake them. Oh yeah, I need to stretch. Should I purchase this? Okay, cancel, because I need the money to ascend my people. First,
wait.
You.
Huh? No.
Okay.
Whatever.
Idyllic. Oh no. I used it all up on Alhaitham.
Wait.
Wait, let me just stretch a bit. Yeah. I did kind of shrimp there. I don't know. What's wrong with this? What is it? Oh, you don't sell stuff here? Fresh produce, okay. fruits. Okay, let me have a look. I want to see. I'm not gonna buy, but I'm just gonna see. Voule fruit. I have 58 of this. Marcotte, Sunsetia, Zaitin peach. Oh, they had the stuff from Mondstadt, Sumeru, and they're local ones. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I love the music here. I love jazz. Is this jazz? I don't know, but I love this kind of music. What is this? Investigate. I knew there's something back here that I should check out. I lost all the XP that I made today. Only today, and that's all just to... What's that? What's in here? They're so cute. Oh, I don't want to go. I want to stay here just to listen to their music. Oh, I love this. This is my type of music. A lot of genre is my type of music. One of the reason also, this reminds me, the music here reminds me of Last Window, Secret of Cape West. It's a NDS game that it's discontinued, I think. But it's a really, really nice game. It's a mystery detective type of game. I like it. I wish they made it again. Have a menu. Oh, it's recipe again. Ooh, wait. Restore 100 stamina. Pete de fruit. Increase all party members. Okay. Good, good, good. Where am I going? Over there? Over there, okay. I will get distracted a lot when I'm playing games like this. Expect me not to go to where I'm heading immediately. What are you doing, honey? See, they're so cool. But I wonder if later in the story quest or Archon quest, this thing is going to go rogue and attack the people of Fontaine. It looks smooth over here on YouTube. My stream? Oh yeah, you're from YouTube. You're watching from YouTube. You have audio shadow? Books! Fables. The Two Musketeers. Okay. Collect. Oh, up there. I want to see the female version. There's two versions. There's this male version of the robot and then the female version. I want to see the female version one. Where is it? Where's the... Okay. I'm just gonna climb. I like the music here. I like this type of music. It's weird, like I enjoy I enjoy rock, but I also like jazz, slow jazz like this. This is slow jazz, right? Eh. Oh shit. Time for the food that I just made. Where is it again? Is it this one? No. No? Not this one. Where is it? I made it. Is it this one? No. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Also, I want to wish for Nuvi. Nuvi late. Papa. Papa Nuvi. Super calming music. I got this track on as well. I always get sidetracked by exploring side quests. Me too. Side quest. Shit. Side quest and just seeing things in general. Just like, oh, what's there? What is that? What is there? Anything here? Like, so many things to get distracted on. I'm starting to see the beauty in Fontaine. Like, I mean, yes, I like the beauty in Fontaine. I like the jungle in Sumeru, but I like the architecture in Fontaine. Also the music. Like, I like the music in Sumeru, but I also like the music in Fontaine. There's a chest! I knew it! Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. Oh no, do I have to climb again? I wanted to just... I don't know, the listen, every time I'm in new city in Genshin, I always don't know how to get into certain places, so my my way of going is just going straight, and if I see something, I climb. Super calming music to relax and fall asleep to. Yeah. What do you guys do when you wanted to hear music that is not here? If you have trouble sleeping, do you listen to music or anything that would help you guys sleep? Okay, Virgil. You from here, Virgil? I must say, the weather today is simply wonderful. You are quite beautiful, young lady. Virgil at your service. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Athena at your service. I'm Athena, and my companion is called Paimon. I want to pick the upper one. A pleasure. Paimon's Paimon, and is at your service too. Ah, such elegant names. Welcome to the court of Fontaine. It is truly an honor to meet the two of you here. Oh, Paimon can stand so much more of this. How did you know we're not from Fontaine? With a glance, it's obvious you're uncivil. Wow. Whoa. Virgil. Really? Wow. Racism already. So feel free to call the wind, which will eliminate just like the heroes of the operas. Yeah, that's totally true. Athena is an adventurer too, and Astra, Abyssos, and all that jazz. I knew it. These adventurers guild are bigger. Whoa! Dude! Learn to say that with your inner voice! He's so fake! I could not help but notice how your gaze is focused on many things. Perhaps you wish to study our sublime arts or intricate clockwork mecha or our advanced civic culture. I wanted to say meh, it's okay, I guess. I fall asleep to Native American flutes and a few video game soundtrack, but outside of that, just waterfall winds and yeah. I would listen to history videos about ancient civilization and stuff like that, Egypt and stuff. I would listen to that so that I could fall asleep. And usually it's like 4 hours long. 4, 10. I like it. Any ancient civilization, as long as the narrator is calming enough for me to sleep to and no intense BGM. Geomet culture and Fontaine. Naturally, the two of you must often take your meals in great outdoors, and thus are unfortunately limited in your ability to sample the bread of farms for richness that is leisurely afternoon tea with few pastry. Have some more chance to sample cuisine. Wow, he's so. Wow! Been passed on from time for centuries. Once there was a secret society called Lily Chris's Forum. This was able to attract great many of the rich and influential. Although they humbly called themselves a forum, their actual plan was to overthrow Fontaine itself. In the end, their conspiracy was exposed, and the distinguished member of the forum engaged in thrilling battle with Mason, Guardianage, and blah. But we are ultimately defeated into the climatic showdown. However, my dear friend, you must know that they were once richest and famous and most famous of all Fontaine, and they must have gathered a tremendous amount of wealth. Okay. And when you open it, whoa, it's overflowing with... okay, it's Paimon. They wish to overthrow our beautiful Fontaine. To do so, they must have amassed fortune so fast that they could literally be said to have more money than Morax. However, this wealth was never found. So that means as long as we can find Lillicrus's treasure, we also feel too rich. I have discovered the location of the Lillicrus's Foren's headquarters. It can be found amidst the underwater ruins outside the city. Oh, I wanted to go there. Another distraction. Never here. I'm here. If that's settled, please allow me to prepare diving equipment for the two of you. I should have the correct sizes. Funny, I've been getting into that as well lately, but I didn't know if it was just me. Oh, this YouTube channel called the Infographic Show. Oh no. Mine wasn't the infographic show. I think it was there's a lot. I didn't subscribe to any of it. It's just I just picked several that I just search ancient history or ancient civilization history or something like that, and whatever comes, and I would look at the comment section, and if they say like, oh my god, the music is annoying or something like that, I skip that one. Okay, bye Virgil. You know what? Since I'm here, I'm gonna do Virgil's quest first. Then before that, Annual Planet and such. Oh yeah. Discovery Channel, National Geographic. Okay. Are we going to teleport there? Okay. Knew it. It looks so heavy and so hot and stuffy. Ooh. Underwater ruins. Come on, let's go. Anything to pick up from here? Now? Okay. The nearer I go... Wait, let me just... Wait, what do you want me to do? Story quest. Take on an assignment session with you have to... Oh, this one. Oh, so I need to go down there? Whoa. Oh. This is so cool. Can I stand here? No, I can't. Okay. Fishes! Can I collect fishes? I can! Yay! Why am I so excited that I can collect the fishes in this? Wait, what's that? Search for and collect clues. Is this one of it? Am I okay? I'm not gonna... What about this one? What is this? Okay, investigate. Ah. Crabs! You cannot run away from me now. I'm on your domain. Investigate. Investigate. Oh! Another crab! Am I okay in here? I didn't see the gauge anymore. No space down below. Are you flying or swimming? I'm swimming. I almost say I'm fleeing. No, I'm swimming. It's in Fontaine. So cool. Whoa. I like this. I think part of why I like Genshin is that there's a history in this, like ruins and stuff, and I like stuff. I like stuff like that. I like seeing like how they made it like there's a history here. There was a ruins, used to be a civilization. I like stories like that. What's up here? I want to see if there's anything I can acquire. Okay, there's nothing. Let's go down. Whoa, what's that? What is that? I think having Kokomi here would be better. I mean, she's a fish. Observe the abilities of cinematic fountain aberrance. Okay. It's trying to try that. Did I kill them? What's that? Did I kill them? What is it? I need to... No. Xenochromatic Hunter Race ability. Release Fountainer water blades that are long and sharp. Hold aim and release. Use this to cut the weak section of the Fountainer seekers and destroy them. Sometimes this strange cluster of transoceanic source water will appear beside you, so allowing you to unleash power using your will and deliver attacks. Whereas their power can be absorbed for a certain period. Recovery orb underwater. You will sometimes this energy emitting blocks underwater. Touching them will cause your character to absorb the energy within them, restoring aquatic stamina and HP. Okay. School of Fish. Wow, I like. Wow. Is this? Ooh, okay. Enemy. If I kill them, do I get, like, fish meat? Collectibles? Is that a collectible? Barrel conch. Hold aim to unleash. Doesn't work. Is it this one? Why? Am I being attacked? Oh, I am! Ow! Whoa! Okay. Oh, so I can't use my power here. I can only use, like... fish meat? Do I get stingray meat? Ow! But how do I get that? I think the game did explain, but like... Could it be here? Could it be that I need to attack here? Oh, yes! I do, actually. To think that the key would be here. Ooh. Okay. Not long ago, my dear Payman, my companions and I were stopped dead in front. Are you gonna attack me? Hey, don't. Transoceanic Pearl. I'm gonna guess that's for Nuvi. Can't wait to have him. I do need to... what was it? To wish for him. What about this? Oh, it's in here? Oh, look at that! So peaceful. How do I get in there? Nowhere? Alrighty then. Oh, it didn't hit. What about this? Ah, fishes! What are you? An enemy? Aha! What do I got? No drop? Okay. There's more veins up there. Oop. This is so nice. Look at those. Hmm? Oh, okay. I still want to explore out here, and then I'm gonna go in. Alright, nothing else. Let's go. Armor shield can block and the impact of water. How do I fix that? Using this? Oh. Huh. Oh, is that a frame? Were we from here? Yeah, we were. Might as well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's this? What is this? Can I check? No? I can't? Oh, don't tell me you're gonna come to life. Oh, imagine fighting them. But this is the wait. I mean, Sumeru is close to them. But this is the enemy from the sands, from the desert. Smoke 'em. Yeah, they're not alive. This is the enemy from the desert in the desert of Sumeru. Here. Here. They're commonly in this. And usually in the pyramids. Inside the pyramids, the desert structure. Interesting, interesting. So does that mean, see, this is why I love, because it's like learning history, but the history of the game. So does that mean that this library, I think this looks like a library, belongs to Sumeru? But I think, if I'm not mistaken, like I think the architecture looked like the chandelier and this what do you call this? What do you call this glass work? I don't know. I don't know what you call this, but this is something that typical to Fontaine and not Sumeru. Merry Christmas. Yeah, happy holiday. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Investigate. See, the architecture very much Fontaine, but what is, see, another one over here. What is a Sumeru? Sumeru, oh, hi. What is that? What attacks me? Oh, you. Hey. Whoa, 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 hey. Hey, this is not... Ouch. I can't do anything? I can attack them? This is hardly fair. Hey, stop. And they can aim. A lot of this is the mechanic from Sumeru. Like this one. This is Sumeru mechanic. But the building itself is not Sumerian. What the hell, man? Shush. How am I supposed to attack you? I can only defend myself. Ouch. Stop. Learning more about the game is awesome, yeah. Okay. Open. There's some book. What about this? What is this? Oh, is that your friend? Assumes path forward lies beyond only way I'll go. Up. Okay. Can we go through? Kokomi can definitely go through here. What do you mean? Ish. Okay, I need to read the lore about this place. Like, how come... We're on the... Yeah. This mechanism. I've been telling you that, Paimon. I'm saying... All of this is Sumeru mechanics. Camera, there's camera too. This too. This is Sumeru stuff. Is Fontaine used to be... Do they, I don't know, work together a lot? Doing research and stuff? See, a lot of this looks like... Wait. All this camera and this machinery in the center. It feels like they took this from Sumeru and studying it. Feels like. Could it be? Either they used to be at war with each other, or used to be at war with each other and they're learning about their enemy's weapon, because this is weapon. This is an enemy. No longer usable in here. Can I go in? Okay, I can't. Or they used to exchange knowledge. Either that. Either of those two. They used to exchange knowledge and study about each other's... Oh! We're out! We're out of the water! Okay. Oof. Nice. Finally, an ancient log. I was assigned to the same lab. I was nervous at first, since everyone said that he was a child prodigy who Since the disaster, such people are even more precious. I thought that since he's a star of the Institute and was recommended by higher ups, he'd be full of himself, but he's much better than I expected. He's just not especially nice or anything. No obvious symptoms. No obvious symptoms? I made a huge mistake and knocked over an ancient geometry machine that took a lot of effort to bring back from the desert ruins. So they took the machineries from the desert ruins. Are they studying the ruins or... But then the machine came to life and messed everything up. Though he's a lot younger than me, he's really smart. I can't believe that's how he managed to tame the machine. Maybe taming isn't the right word. Maybe the other engineers will look down on me for using it. But it really did feel like taming. I know the current clockwork machines pretty well, so I can tell the huge technological gulf between the two. Ignoring structure, if we can't solve the power source problems, then it'll be difficult to make any meaningful progress. But I still have to be careful. I've never seen Elaine, so the name is Elaine, seen Elaine angry. And I don't want to find out what he looks like when he gets angry. A few minor symptoms have appeared. On who? On you or Elaine? Took the day off. I can hardly believe it. Elaine came to visit me and even brought his sister. She's cute and not afraid of strangers. I'm so happy. We discussed the idea of a thinking machine based on gems and tape circuits. I used the word discuss, but actually I just said things like, oh, or that's really amazing, or how will you do that? Whenever he paused, and didn't make any real contributions. He was really into it though, and he behaved very differently than he usually does in the lab. His little sister is probably way smarter than me, a research assistant. I guess it isn't that boring when it flares up, but I want to return to the Institute to help as soon as I can. What flares up? The additional machines got here. The previous ones are no longer usable since they were completely dismantled, but it did clear up a lot of things. At least according to him, something about it being driven by elements in the ley lines, but we can't recreate it with our current level of industrial precision and material science. I helped with compiling the report, but there's so much I couldn't understand. Apparently, lots of people are secretly unhappy that Elaine has more research resources than them. But if you ask me, everyone's smarter than me, and they should all get along. That way we can make the world a better place. His sister said that some of their friends are joining the Institute. I'm looking forward to meeting them. No obvious symptoms. I want to know, is Elaine from Sumeru or Fontaine? Joined the lab as new partners, but now I'm even more confused by their conversation. Why is it that I can understand every word on its own, but once they string them all together, I can't make heads or tails of it? Jacob is really the only one even close to being on the same level as me. I feel ashamed just writing that, as an adult looking for reassurance from a child as young as Jacob. I feel like I've lost all the self-respect an adult should have. Based on their research on prime energy machinery, seems like they decided to adopt this name. Elaine and Renee are thinking about trying to use the characteristic of Osea and Pneuma to construct a new kinetic core. A few minor symptoms. I may have made a contribution. Well, maybe I went on a picnic with Elaine, his sister Renee, and Jacob. It was technically supposed to be a field research, but the idea came from Elaine's sister and me. We thought they didn't have any life at all outside their research, so we asked the institute director to arrange something. Petrichor's quite boring, but scenery is quite nice, since you can see the great waterfall. I brought a camera from the institute to take photos for them. Where's this waterfall, I wonder? I brought camera from the institute to take photos for them. I hope there are more outings like this one in the future so I can take more photos of his sister especially. His sister? After all, Elaine is always working and can't be with his sister as she grows up. Oh, okay. So he wants to save the memory for Elaine. So these photos will come in handy later when he regrets not spending much time with her. Then he'll be able to see how she was at different times, and it won't sting so much. If only my family had enough money for a camera and things didn't go wrong, I'm sure my mom would have taken lots of photos of me, Renee, and Jacob, like Elaine's sister alone. Like Elaine's sister a lot too. When the four of them hang out, she sometimes acts like an older sister to them, despite being the youngest. It's a really interesting dynamic. Seem to be interested in the ruins and the stone statues here. Renee also mentioned something about trope and seals, even though we went out there to have a bit of fun for once. They were still thinking about research, no obvious symptoms. Took the day off. Elaine's sister came to see me with Jacob. Elaine and Renee couldn't make it because their experiment is at critical stage. They didn't have to tell me any of that though. After all, with my limited abilities that I was able to help at all, it's already fulfilling. I heard that Elaine's and the institute director came to see me separately while I was unconscious. So he's the one who's sick. I feel bad that they came all this way for nothing. I wasn't even awake. Still taking time off, but I hope to go back and help them again soon. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a trouble pronouncing this one. I found out that they were graduates from the Narcissan Cruz Institute, and that made me really happy. They talk about the director and the vice director, as well as their adventures, and it made me feel like a kid again. The only detail that didn't make sense was the cake vice director made, because it felt like punishment even when we had it. After the disaster, I lost contact with pretty much all my friends. I'm so happy that they were able to find each other again. I wonder how my friends are doing. They're probably trying to rebuild the Narcissan Cruz Institute. Next time I'll go check it out. Talk about the thinking machine again. I had no idea about the thinking camera, so that it would take photos of those precious to him while he's busy. He thought it was kind of pointless, but it had security and surveillance application, so like CCTV. They did it! The light bulb came on. I was lucky to have recovered in time to witness this historical moment. It's quite a pity, but I hope Renee and Jacob will make the breakthrough of their own research topics. I also hope they get better assistance than me. No clear symptoms. Took the day off. I wonder, could he be sick from that thing that the people from Sumero is suffering from? Like when their body turn stiff like a statue? There were several visits while I was unconscious. It's a shame. All I could do is read the letters they left behind. Jacob left me a note inviting me to his and Renee's lab. There's something they want to talk to me about. I hope I can get out of bed soon. Anne brought flowers for me, but they had already wilted by the time I woke up. Took the day off. They brought flowers for him, so he was unconscious for a while, because if he woke up when the flowers is already wilted, then he was unconscious for a while. I was able to get out of bed today. This is where I first met Elaine for a time afterwards. My first time standing here, I documented the experimental procedures and phenomena based on his oral descriptions. He was trying to start up the machinery below in an ill-fitting lab coat. Renee and Jacob later entered through that door, and Elaine would temporarily forget to act the young genius and rush towards them like an energetic kid. I found myself witness to the first successful controlled annihilation reaction. The brilliant light cast deep dark shadow, and I believe history was made in that moment. Cast deep dark shadow. Can someone like me, so excited I knocked over the ink bottle, play a role in such a historical event? Behind the locked door on the other side is Renee and Jacob's lab. It seems access was limited due to the dangerous nature of their research. They are destined to become towering figures in history. I guess Elaine moved to another lab based on his plan once the energy problem was solved. He would study kinematics. I'll go greet him later. I wonder how Anne is doing now. I wonder what kind of beautiful woman she will grow up to be. I'll stop writing here. I don't have much time left. I hope everything goes well. What happened to him, I wonder? How do I fix you? Okay, I'm gonna go and pee for a bit. There's another page here. Oh no, I thought it's a page. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go and pee for a bit. Ouch.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction. To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship. Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean